All right, come on inside here to the Sports Center of Connecticut here in Shelton, Connecticut for another edition of Post-University Women's Ice Hockey. Today's opponent is the Stonehill Skyhawks. First time for the Eagles since they have been on this ice since December the 8th, where they lost to Sacred Heart University 3-0, and then their following game was December 9th at Sacred Heart in Fairfield, Connecticut, where they won 3-2. So it's been a while since we've seen these Eagles here on the ice, but now they are back for their start of the second half of the season. Coming to this one at 4-16 overall, 4-10 in conference. They are currently the number 7 seed in the NEWHA conference, and for Stonehill, they are the 3 seed in the NEWHA at 8-12 overall and 8-6 in conference play. Griffin Cass on hand. We welcome you into the broadcast booth. Glad you could spend some time with us here on this Friday afternoon. Start of the new year. Let's take a look at our starting lineups for the Eagles. Tristan Curry, Ty Marie Grome, Maddie Noonan, the forwards, Angeline Pitter, Sajal Desai, the defenders, and in net is number 37, Grace Glasser. The 9th all-time matchup between the Skyhawks and the Eagles is underway. And for Stonehill, left wing, Grace Soka, center, Paige Whaley, as there's a shot on net, cleared out by the Eagles momentarily. Alexis Petford, the right wing, there's another shot on net, deflected by Glassrud. The defenders for the Skyhawks is Grace Parker and Sydney Russell, and Eve Stone is in net for Stonehill. Stonehill hails from northeastern Massachusetts. They are led by Lee J. Marasolo in his first season. And we have a very interesting storyline here for the Eagles. Gretchen Silverman and Christopher Huntington are not here today for a reason that is not disclosed. So Tim Richter, the men's ice hockey coach, and Larry Erickson, the men's ice hockey operations, will be coaching today. Brandon Brown, the men's ice hockey assistant coach, was leading practices all week. So a very peculiar storyline here for the Eagles today. Let's see if they can pull it out with their backs against the wall and a lot of adversity against them here in this one. "90 seconds gone here in the first period. The Eagles look to move it up the ice. That is Riley Patfield dumping it so the Eagles can switch their line out. Incoming is Macy Peterson, Jet Devlin, Selena Mikovikas. Brooke Larson and Jody Rose are the defenders. That will be an icing called on the Eagles with 18:09 to play here in the first period. In a 3-7 matchup here in the NEWHA conference, we will have a face-off in the right face-off circle in the attacking zone for the Skyhawks. Eagles get into the neutral zone, clear it out. As Maeve Carey dumps it, Stonehill will make some substitutions here on the fly. And now out of the pack, it's Macy Peterson trying to move it up the ice. Peterson, a freshman for this Eagles squad. Puck in front of the nets. Devlin, Giesbrecht, nice point-blank look, but it doesn't go into the back of the net for the Eagles. Nice back and forth action here to start. Skyhawks move it into the neutral zone, and they will sub out their lines as well as the Eagles. It goes back to Glassrud. Grace Glassrud, 10 starts this season with a save percentage of 91%. She's allowed 33 goals while making 335 saves. And for Eve Stone, this is her 10th game for the Skyhawks. Sydney Russell will try a wrist shot. It carooms back out to her. She shares it to Parker. Her shot off the mark and a point-blank look off right for Stonehill. That was a beautiful look. That was Catherine Caro that was just wide right of the nets. So a scary look there for the Eagles. This one will go all the way back to Stonehill's defensive zone, and they will retrieve it. Alexis Petford, who leads the Skyhawks in points at 16 on the season with 6 goals and 10 assists, moves it into the neutral zone on the left side. Now cuts back to the middle, fires a wrist shot wide right. Just getting underway here in the 9th all-time matchup between Stonehill and Post. Post is 1-7 all-time. The last matchup came on October 14th, where the Eagles lost 4-0. And right before that, on October 13th, the Eagles won 3-2. So this is the second set of the 2-game set of the season. As that puck goes out of ice, we'll get a face-off in the left face-off circle in the Eagles' defensive zone with 15:44 to play here in the opening frame. Wysocki will take the face-off for the Eagles. Mendez-Zun will take the face-off for the Skyhawks. The Eagles win that face-off. Julia Wysocki, a junior, has 3 goals on the season. All 3 of those came in a hat trick. Puck at a standstill behind the Eagles' net. It carooms out to Carey. Wrist shot, blocked by Glassrud. And now Wysocki moves it into the neutral zone. Dumps it. Feeds it towards the middle. And it is secured by Stone with 15:11 to play here in the first period. Get some substitutions coming in here for Stonehill, a fresh new line. Peterson to take the face-off for the Eagles. And 3rd and 4th matchups here between the Skyhawks and the Eagles in this 2023-2024 season. 5 minutes gone here in the first period. Then 1-1 in the regular season series. The Eagles won the first matchup 3-2 on October 13th, and then the following day Stonehill won 4-0 commandedly. There's an icing called on the Skyhawks. It's coming back to the Eagles' attacking zone for a face-off in the left face-off circle. And you can tell that these Eagles are ready to play. And so are the Skyhawks. They haven't played since December 2nd, where they lost to Franklin Pierce 6-3. Here's Jet Deflin, 1 person to beat, wrist shot, wide right. Peterson dumps it right into the stick of Taylor. Taylor, she dumps it so that the Skyhawks can switch out their line. And the Eagles playing without their head coach today, Gretchen Silverman, and the assistant coach, Christopher Huntington. Tim Richter, the men's ice hockey head coach here at Post, filling in. So the Eagles a little discombobulated today. There's a shot on net by Parker. It is saved by Glassrud. And we will have a face-off here. 13:48 to play in the opening period. The Eagles have won all 5 face-offs. Giesbrecht to take this one for the Eagles. And Whaley to take it for Stonehill. Another face-off won by the Eagles. Stonehill with 6 shots on goal to the Eagles 3. And it will be Danny Ammons moving it down the middle of the ice. Soka hits it up the left side boards. Ammons will retrieve it. Maddie Noonan back in, the sophomore, leading the Eagles in points this season with 7. There's a shot blocked by Glassrud. Ammons shares it to Curry. Curry, also a sophomore, has it taken away. Whaley weaving through defenders, dumping it. Carey. Stolen away by Curry. And she couldn't make her move. She was knocked down to the ice. As now Maddie Noonan will look to run the break for the Eagles. Curry, Noonan, didn't have her, but Noonan gets it back. Didn't have a shot. It is now retrieved by Stonehill. Maddie Actel tries to move it up the ice. Squires to Actel. Now it's fed to Bailey Feeney here on the right side. She tries to attack in. Stolen away by Curry. Eagles moving it around. Curry brings it into the neutral zone and dumps it. Eagles will make some substitutions here. Curry will sub out. 11:50 to play here in the opening frame. Julia Wysocki back in for the Eagles. Riley Patfield, one person to beat, and she will not beat her. Lily Barrett with the theft. Now it goes ahead to Feeney. She brings it into the neutral zone. Nice move up the boards. Here is Feeney with an open look, a shot, and a score! Bailey Feeney with 11:26 breaks the seal open for Stonehill, and they strike first. They lead 1-0. Bailey Feeney with her third goal of the season and her 6th point. Now Eagles will be working from behind. Yeah. 8 shots on goal for Stonehill, 3 for the Eagles. Wise with a shot. It goes back inside. Glassrud looking to secure it. A lot of congestion in the crease. Glassrud couldn't get her glove on it. Now here's Sydney Russell turning it over. Wysocki and Hannah Luckman not on the same page there. And we get a penalty. Or excuse me, no, we have someone stick in the crease there in front of Glassrud. So we'll have a face-off here in the right face-off circle in the Eagles' defensive zone. Whaley to take it for Stonehill. That is Peterson to take it for the Eagles. Stonehill wins the face-off. Soka with a shot. Glassrud with the save. With 10.5 to play here in the opening period. Whaley and Peterson to do battle once again in the right face-off circle. Puck is down. Face-off won by Peterson. That is the Eagles' 7th face-off won to the Skyhawks 2. Nice movement there, but out of the reach of Petford. And now Ammons in the left corner. Hits it up. That's Selena Mikovikas. Moving it towards the middle. Dumps it. Looks to retrieve it. It will caroom out to Soka. And she shares it right to the middle. Dangerous pass. Mikovikas can't put it in the back of the net. Saved by Stone with 10:03 to play here in the first period. Both teams will switch out of line here. Farberman, Kubicek, Giesbrecht, Rose, and Larson. The 5 on the ice for the Eagles. Giesbrecht to take the face-off. She wins it against Mendezun. A quick shot by Farberman is off left. Now Carey in the neutral zone. And I believe we will get an offsides there. So we'll have a face-off here in the neutral zone for the first time. 9:52 to play here in the first period. Giesbrecht to take it for the Eagles. Mendezun to take it for the Skyhawks. 8-2 Eagles in the face-off. Make it 9-2. It's been the one bright spot here in the first period thus far for the Eagles. Succeeding in the faceoffs. And if you're just tuning in, Bailey Feeney put one into the back of the net. It was a snipe to get her third goal of the season. The Eagles break up that passing. Giesbrecht hits it up the boards to herself. And Lily Geis right there to interrupt her momentum. 9:20 to play here in the first period. Maddie Noonan back in for the Eagles, as well as Ty Marie Grome, Angeline Pitter, Sejal Desai, and Tristan Curry. This line can cause a lot of success for the Eagles with Curry and Noonan. Noonan with 7 points on the season. Curry right behind her with 6 points. Curry 3 goals and 3 assists. She tracks down Slocum. And now it'll be Taylor to move it down the right side of the boards into the Eagles' defensive zone. Taken away there by Desai. Nice theft. Wise feeds it to Actel. Actel with a pretty move. Put it right through the legs of Pitter. Now trying to sweep it around the net. And the Eagles look to take it away behind the net, but it carooms out to Parker. Her wrist shot is blocked by Glassrud. Another slap shot saved, glove saved by Glassrud. Clock stopped at 7:57 to play here in the first period. The Julia Wysocki line will come out here, along with Riley Patfield.
27 and 21.
Hannah Luckman out there as well. Danny Ammons. As this face-off will... No, we will not have a face-off. We'll take a quick timeout here with 7:57 to play in the opening quarter. It is 1-0 Stonehill here in Shelton. Back here in Shelton with 7:57 to play in the first period. Wysocki will win that faceoff for the Eagles. That is the 10th faceoff they have won here in the first period. 10-2 in that respect. Stonehill out shooting posts here, 12-5 with shots on goal. And now Patfield will tap it up. Pass intercepted there by Russell. Ammons retrieves it. Works it back to Van Den Utelar, who slaps it up the left side of the boards. Nice play there by Ammons. Petford closing in. Wysocki will now move it into the neutral zone. Heads up the left side of the boards. Stopped in her tracks. Met by two Skyhawks. Mendezun with the theft, but throws it right back to the Eagles and gets it back. Mendezun now in the neutral zone. Great defense there by Jet Devlin, causing a lot of havoc. Puck now behind the Eagles' net. Pass towards the middle. Carry a wrist shot. Puck carooms out to the near side boards. The Eagles look to move it up the ice, and they do just that. 6:20 to play here in the first period. The Eagles trailing by 1. Here's Devlin with a shot, and it is blocked by Carey, I believe. McKevikus fighting in there. Minutes played here in this one. 17 total shots for Stonehill, 8 for the Eagles. Lily Geist with a nice move. Couldn't connect on the shot. Welcome, Barrett, wrist shot. Saved by Glassrud, nice block there. Taylor with the slap shot. And the clock stopped at 5:42 here in the first period. Jay Giesbrecht to take it for the Eagles on the faceoff. Stonehill wins that one, their third faceoff one here in the first period. Shot wide right by Taylor. Wocum feeds it towards the middle. Worked around to Barrett here on the right side. Barrett, wrist shot, wide left, but it goes in! Feeney, her second goal of the first period. She taps it in. Bailey Feeney. The 5'3" sophomore from Lafayette Hills, Pennsylvania, is dominating here for Stonehill in the first period. She has 2 goals here in this one, her 4th on the season. She didn't create that one herself, the shot on net, and she just had her stick in the right place at the right time. 2-0 Stonehill, under 5 to play in the opening period. Grome trips up on some snow, I believe, in that right corner. And now Noonan, Grome, Curry. And it's cleared out by Russell. Nice defensive play. Stonehill moves it into the neutral zone. Wise the dump. Hammond's there for post, but she is mauled by 2 different Skyhawks. Hit out to Carey. Yeah, Kenmore subs out. Soka subs in. Her slap shot is saved by Glassrud with 3:59 to play here in the first period. So the Julia Wysocki Riley Patfield line will come back out, along with Hannah Luckman, Brooke Larson, and Jody Rose. Wysocki to take it for the Eagles, and she wins yet another faceoff. The 12th faceoff one for the Eagles. Been a bright spot here in this first period, but they find themselves down 2-0. The bounce here and there has worked out for Stonehill. And now Whaley puts it through the defender's legs, and Wysocki takes it away. And the effort has been there for the Eagles this first period. You can't be mad in that respect. So Stonehill has executed a little bit more here in this first period. Luckman will take it. And we are so glad you were with us here on this Friday afternoon. Here on the Nest Network, it goes back to Rose. Taps it to the side. They're playing catch. The Eagles definitely have a lot to be proud of here in this first period. Still got a long way to go. These 2 teams very evenly matched. And they haven't played since December, so they are out here and ready to skate. McKevikus tries to retrieve it, but Taylor is there. She takes it behind the Skyhawks net, coming up on 2.5 to play here in the opening frame. McKevikus dumps it to Devlin. Devlin had Peterson right in front of the net, but she didn't see her. And the Eagles will need to clear out. Now Devlin charges in. It will go all the way back to Pitter. Coming up on 2 minutes of play here in the first period. Pitter now an assistant captain. Devlin dumps it into the right corner. Taylor is there for the Skyhawks. Under 2 to play. Stonehill with 16 shots on goal. The Eagles only with 5. Kubicek couldn't get her stick on it. Slocum feeds it right to Ammons, and now Farberman dumps it here on the left side. 90 seconds to play in this first period. So I'm glad you could tune in here on this Friday afternoon. Hope you had a wonderful New Year, a perfect holiday season. As we get an offsides there on Stonehill. 1:18 to play here in the first period. (12-3) in favor of the Eagles here on the faceoffs. Grome will take it for post, and she wins it. 13 faceoffs won here for the Eagles. Definitely something to take into the second period if you are post. Dominating in the faceoff category. Petford, the leading point getter for the Skyhawks with 16 on the season, feeds it towards the middle. Soka couldn't get her stick quite on the puck. And now Curry behind the net looks to move it up the ice. .40 seconds to play in this first period. If you're just tuning in, Bailey Feeney for Stonehill with 2 goals here in the first period for the Skyhawks. And the Skyhawks last season went 19-16-2 overall, 14-9-1 in conference. And for the Eagles, they went 4-29-2 last year overall, 4-19-1 in conference. Coming up on 10 seconds to play in the first period. The Eagles looking to escape, only down 2-0. They have it behind the net. And that will do it for the first period. It was all Bailey Feeney for the Skyhawks, and they take a 2-0 advantage heading into the first intermission. All right, we are wrapping up the first intermission and getting start for the beginning of the second period between the Eagles and the Skyhawks. Skyhawks lead it 2-0. Bailey Feeney in that first period put 2 in the back of the net. Both of those goals were assisted by number 16, Lily Barrett. As we welcome you back here to the Sports Center of Connecticut in Shelton, Connecticut. Glad you could spend some time with us here on this Friday afternoon. 3 versus 7 matchup here in the NEWHA Conference. Eagles the number 7 seed, Skyhawks the number 3 seed. Second period is underway. Eagles moving from left to right, Skyhawks moving from right to left. Again, the Eagles are without Gretchen Silverman, their head coach, and their assistant coach Christopher Huntington due to COVID protocols. So is Tim Richter, the head coach for the men's ice hockey team, filling in. So again, Eagles a little discombobulated, and it showed a little bit in that first period. But give credit where credit's due. Stonehill played a really good game of hockey in that first period. And some bright spots for the Eagles in that opening frame. They out face-offed the Skyhawks 13-3. And as they won the first face-off here in the second period, it is now 14-3 in that category. But the shots is eye-opening here for Stonehill. Out shooting on goal post 18-5, and then total shots 25-9 in favor of the Skyhawks. Lucy Turcott tries to retrieve the puck. The Julia Wysocki line on here with Riley Patfield, Hannah Luckman, and the defenders Ammons and Van Den Utalar. A little over 90 seconds gone here in the second. The Eagles look to move it into the neutral zone. Patfield ahead. Wysocki charging in. Now Van Den Utalar taps it ahead, but right into the feet of Wysocki, who's down on the canvas. It goes ahead to Wysocki in the neutral zone on the left side. She dumps it, and the Eagles will sub out of line here. Macy Peterson back on the center for the Eagles, along with Selena McKevikis, right wing. Larson and Ammons, the defenders. Ammons will come out here. Jody Rose will sub in, pass in front. Good look there for the Eagles. And now here comes a 2-on-1, but great defense there by Jody Rose, pinning Feeney in the left corner, and the Eagles are going to want to make sure that they contain Bailey Feeney here in this second period. Can't let her get loose as she's right in front of the net. Pass a little wide right, out of the reach of Feeney. And Feeney came into this game with 2 goals on the season. She had 2 in the first period. Now up to 4 goals on the season. Rose dumps it. Angeline Pitter back in, as well as Noah Farberman for the Eagles. This one moved to the neutral zone. A little over 3 minutes gone here in the second period. Again, Stonehill 2, Post 0. And the first time these two squads have been out on the ice playing in a hockey game since December. For the Eagles, it was December 9th where they defeated Sacred Heart 3-2. And for Stonehill, it was where they lost to Franklin Pierce 6-3 on December 2nd. So again, very anxious are both of these squads to get onto the ice. We saw them in warm-ups. So excited, so exhilarated to get back out here onto the ice. 9th all-time matchup here between the Eagles and the Skyhawks. This is the 3rd matchup here in this regular season. Season series at 1-1. The Eagles won on October 13th, 3-2, and then lost the following day, 4-0. Pass towards the middle. Petford couldn't get her stick on it, and now it goes ahead as the Eagles commit the icing. And we'll be coming back to the Eagles' defensive zone. Grace Glassroot has been very busy throughout this one. She's made 17 saves, allowed 2 into the back of the net. Here is a wrist shot by Carey, blocked by Glassrud. The Eagles look to move it up the ice. Curry, Noonan. Noonan splits defenders, but to no avail as it goes into the left corner. Now Karoom all the way back to the Eagles' defensive zone. Noonan and Curry both leading the Eagles in points this season. Noonan with 7, Curry with 6. Curry with 3 goals and 3 assists. Mendezun passes it right to Noonan, the sophomore. And taken away right back by Lucy Turcott, number 19 in purple. Turcott, pass towards the middle, and Geis couldn't get her stick on it. Nice defense there by Ammons. Under 14 and a half to play in the second period. Barrett with a shot, and it's wide left. Couldn't tell if that was a shot or a pass. Based off of how many assists she has had thus far, you would think that it was a pass. That one a little wide left. It'll Karoom to the left corner. The Eagles are going to want to get this puck out. All the momentum with Stonehill to start this second period. And Van Den Utelaar hits it up the ice. Here's a slap shot by Turcott. Deflected by Glassrud. A little over 6 minutes gone here in the second period. Grom sends it up the ice. Get an icing called on number 19 for the Eagles. And it's coming back here in the Eagles' defensive zone. Noonan, Curry, Grom, Van Den Utelaar, and Ammons, the 5 along with Glassrud on the ice for the Eagles. 13:43 to play in the second period. Face-off won by Stonehill. Slocum taps it out to Parker. Now Russell at the top. Angles to the left side. Back to Parker, a little out of her reach. She gets it on the boards. Here's a wrist shot blocked by the Eagles. Retrieved by Curry. She will move it into the neutral zone on the right side and dumps it off of the boards behind the Skyhawks net. Eagles will sub out their line. Wysocki and Patfield back in along with Luckman, Rose, and Larson. Slocum, Russell, Parker, and Feeney, the 5 along with Stone here for Stonehill. Shot by Slocum, saved, and off the rebound. Wolcombe couldn't get her stick on it. Beautiful save by Glassrud. Textbook. 21 saves now for number 37. Glassrud, a senior, stands at 5'6". Patfield now. Pass deflected. Luckman with it. Puck goes back into the Eagles' defensive zone. Rose right there. Hits it up the boards. Wysocki closing in. Puck goes all the way back to Glassrud. She deflects it to the right side. Hannah Squires taps it back to Caro. 8 minutes gone here in the second period. McKevikas looks to move it into the neutral zone. Met by Carey. Puck is slapped out of play. And the Eagles will sub out their line here. Peterson, Desai, Devlin back in, along with Pitter and McKevikas. We will have a face-off at mid-ice here. Peterson to take it for the Eagles, and there is another face-off won by the Eagles. Now 15-5 in favor of the Eagles on the face-offs. Petford, wrist shot, vacuumed in by Glassrud. Clock stopped at 11:43 here in the second period. Stonehill with 26 shots on goal to the Eagles 6. A huge discrepancy there. Barrett's shot was blocked. Petford gets one off left. 11.5 to play in the second period. Eagles move it up the ice. Devlin ahead of the pack, but couldn't get to the puck. Peterson hits it up off the boards, takes it behind the net, maneuvering through defenders. Devlin angles towards the middle. Devlin turns the corner on the left side. Her shot off right. No one there for the rebound for the Eagles. The Eagles need to clear it out to make sure they don't go off sides. It goes back to Desai. Desai will sub out. Van den Utelaar back in, as well as Kubicek and Giesbrecht. Ammons dumps it. The Eagles look to attack. 26-6 in favor of Stonehill on the shot on goal. Van den Utelaar hits it up the left side of the boards. Stonehill makes some substitutions in here. Mendezun and Geis back onto the ice. Coming up on the midway point here in the second period, still 2-0 Stonehill. Farberman tried to slap it in. Didn't have a good angle there. And we'll go back to Farberman behind the net. She taps it, it goes towards the middle, and it will come back into the neutral zone. Curry and Noonan trying to work together. Noonan dumps it off the boards, gets it back. Geis with the theft. Ahead to Russell now on the right side. Stonehill moves it into their attacking zone. Glove saved by Glassrud. Glassrud now with 24 saves. And we will step aside. Here in Shelton, 9:18 to play. In the second period, it's Stonehill 2, Post 0. Coming back out of the 30-second timeout, face-off here in the Eagles' defensive zone. Grom will take it for the Eagles. Volcom will take it for Stonehill. A face-off won there by Stonehill. Now Curry out of the pack. And Grace Glassrud here, 25 saves. We get an icing called on the Eagles. It will be coming back. Been a big discrepancy between the two goalies here. Eve Stone has not really had to work all that hard. She's only made 7 saves, haven't allowed any into the back of the net, and for Grace Glassrud, quite the opposite. She's made 25 saves, allowed 2 in the back of the net. Under 9 to play here in the second period. The Curry and Noonan line out here for the Eagles. Parker. Shot / pass deflected by Noonan, and Noonan runs into a wall. Both Noonan and Parker hit the ice. Parker, captain for the Stonehill squad. There's a one-timer. Caro with the shot and the 26th save made by Glassroot. Hatfield, Wysocki, Luckman, Desai, Pitter. Back onto the ice for the Eagles. Caro versus Wysocki here. Caro wins that one. Carey. Shot deflected by Wysocki. Wysocki gets back on her feet. Retrieves it in the left corner. Now Desai gets tripped up. Clean play. Squires with a wrist shot. Wysocki out of the pack into the neutral zone. Dumps it off the boards. .7:45 to play in the second period. Stonehill starting to close in on the faceoffs. It's 15-9 in favor of the Eagles. Coming into this second period, it was 13-3 Eagles. So Stonehill winning in the faceoff category here in the second period. 28 shots on goal for the Skyhawks, 7 for the Eagles. Total shots, Stonehill 40, post 12. Coming up on the 7-minute mark here in the second period. Petford and Utalar fighting in front of the net. Now the Eagles will look to move it up the ice. Whistle called. I believe we get an offsides there on the Eagles. It will come back into the neutral zone for a faceoff. Russell back in. Barrett will come out on the Skyhawk side. Whaley to take it for Stonehill, and she wins that one. Now Stonehill's in double figures face-offs won. 15-10 now, Eagles. Devlin with the theft, and she gets pummeled right into the boards. Nice hit there by Gracie Soka. McKevikas. Ahead, Peterson, one person to beat. And she was not able to beat her. McKevikas gets it. Fighting with Parker on the near side boards. Puck goes behind the net. Russell ahead to Petford. Ammons brings it into the attacking zone, dumps it off the boards. Ammons will sub out. Rose in, along with Farberman. Geis ahead to Mendezun. Now over to Turcotte. Turcotte, a wrist shot blocked by Glassroot. Under 5.5 to play here in the second period. Rose moves it across the ice. Dumps it for Kubicek. Kubicek's shot is blocked. Eagles have it in front of the crease. It carooms out to Rose. Rose takes it behind the nets. Tripped up. And the Eagles will have a power play here. A much-needed power play coming at a convenient time for the Eagles. With 5:05 to play here in the second period. They get Maeve Carey. She is the culprit. 5-on-4 here for the Eagles for the next 2 minutes. Huge opportunity for Post to cut into the deficit. They make some substitutions here. Wysocki, McKevikas, Peterson. We get a whistle. We'll redo that face-off, I believe. Utalar, Peterson, Wysocki, McKevikas, Ammons. The 5 along with Glassroot on the ice for the Eagles. First power play of the game And again, could not really come at a more convenient time for the Eagles here. Huge power play for Post. It is Barrett through a thicket of defenders. 35 seconds gone here on the power play. The Eagles need to move it up the ice, and they do with Wysocki. Thought about the slap shot. Now it goes to Van Den Utselaar, and the Eagles will look to move it around here. Trying to get an open look. Nice defense there by Stonehill. They are suffocating on the defensive end. Halfway through the power play. Noonan back onto the ice for the Eagles. Along with Peterson, Grom, Van Den Utselaar, and Ammons. Ammons will sub out. Desai back in. The Eagles have not gotten off one shot here in the power play. 35 seconds remaining on the 5-on-4 for the Eagles. Stonehill doing an exquisite job of killing the power play here. Coming up on 15 seconds remaining in the power play. Eagles in the neutral zone, now ahead to Grom. Back to Desai. Her wrist shot is a glove save by Stone. 8 seconds remaining on the 5-on-4. Peterson to take the face-off for the Eagles. And Stonehill wins the face-off, their 12th face-off won. 15-12 Eagles, and we are back to even strength. Stonehill moving with numbers. Again, back to a 5-on-5. Eagles really produced not a whole lot in that 5-on-4. That was the first power play of the game. Soka shot blocked by Glassrud. Coming up on 2.5 to play here in the second period. Still Stonehill 2, Eagles 0. Desai. Pass out of the reach of McKevikus. It will go back to Parker. 29-9, Stonehill in shots on goal. 42-14 in total shots. Petford, nice sliding block there by Desai, putting her body on the ice. Now Peterson, offsides called on the Eagles. I believe we are going to get...
Yeah, Larry.
Don't really know what is happening here on the ice. The penalty box door is open for the Eagles. And Noah Farberman is going in it, as well as Macy Peterson. So now a 5-on-3 for Stonehill. Don't really know what occurred there. But nonetheless, it is a 5-on-3 for Stonehill for basically the remainder of this second period. So Peterson and Farberman in the penalty box. And it'll be a face-off here. But the Eagles have 4 players on the ice here, so a little bit of a perplexing situation occurring here on the ice. Not really sure what is going on here. but the Skyhawks win the faceoff, their 13th faceoff won. So no, it's a 5-on-4. Yeah, wish we could explain it for you viewers at home, but again, not really sure what just transpired. 100 ticks remaining here in the second period. Stonehill 2, Post 0. Second power play of the game. This is the first power play for Stonehill. And they move it around, pass towards the middle. Nice look for Feeney. She just tried to get her hat trick right there to no avail. 80 seconds remaining in the second period. Russell, Feeney. Back to Russell. Russell shares it. Here is a slap shot. Glasser trying to get on it. It comes back out behind the net. Brahms tries to send it up the ice, but that one didn't have a whole lot of power on it. Final minute to play here in the second period. Turcotte tries to turn the corner. 35 seconds to play in the second period. Wise back to Turcotte. And Wise couldn't hang on to that pass. It goes all the way back behind the Skyhawks goal. Eagles will sub out a line here. Wysocki back in. And there's a big hit right there. Luckman sent Turcotte to the ice, and she is a little slow to get up. And she will head back to the Stonehill bench. And that will do it for the second period. No goals scored in that second period. It is still Stonehill 2, Post 0 as we head into the second intermission. All right, come back on inside here to the Sports Center of Connecticut in Shelton, Connecticut. Second intermission is getting ready to wrap up, and the storyline heading into this third and final period. One team trying to mount a comeback, the other trying to protect its lead. It's Stonehill 2, Post 0. Bailey Feeney with 2 goals in that first period to give Stonehill a 2-0 advantage, and we are ready for the third and final period. Do the Eagles have some fight in them here to complete the comeback? Again, Macy Peterson at the end of that second period, we were a little perplexed at what the situation was. She went to the penalty box. She got called for a 10-minute unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So for the first 8 minutes here in this third period, she will be in the penalty box. It's still a 5-on-5 as we get an icing there on the Eagles. For the Eagles, it is Desai, Grom, Noonan, Curry, and Pitter. And for Stonehill, Petford, Whaley, Parker, Russell, and Soka. The 5 to go along with Stone. And for the Eagles, they were leading 13-3 in the face-off categories. There's a rebound. Nice back-to-back saves there by Grace Glassrud, who has been working, to say the least, here in this one. She has made 31 saves, allowed 2 in the back of the net. And for Stonehill, Eve Stone with 9 saves and 0 goals allowed. So for the Eagles, they were ahead 13-3 in the face-offs heading into the second period, and now it is 16-13 Post. So Stonehill has really closed the gap on the face-off category, and they are just annihilating the Eagles in shots on goal, 33-9 in favor of the Skyhawks. Total shots 47-14 Stonehill. And that is really the story of the game here. The Eagles, again, they haven't had a lot of good looks, but the ones that they have had have been good. Point-blank looks, just haven't gotten any into the back of the net. We'll get an icing called on the Eagles there. 18:43 to play here in regulation. So plenty of time left in this one. Eagles just trying to break open the seal and get one into the back of the net to create some momentum. And unfortunately for them, they will be without the services of number 12, Macy Peterson, the freshman. Stands at 5'9". She has 5 points on the season, does Peterson. 2 goals and 3 assists. They will get her back at the 12-minute mark here in the third. Here's a breakaway. It is Grom with a shot and the block by Stone. Give her 10 saves now here in the contest. Excuse me, that was not Grom. That was Riley Patfield that got the shot off. My apologies. Coming up on 2 minutes gone here in the third. Lily Geist moves it into the attacking zone, and it is vacuumed in off the shot by Grace Glassrud. Got a lot of Stonehill fans pack the stands here in Shelton, making the trip down from northeastern Massachusetts. Physical face-off there. Won by the Eagles. Devlin, cross ice pass as we get a whistle. It is Jay Giesbrecht shaken up on the ice. So the training staff will attend to her. We will step aside here in Shelton. 17:56 to play in the third. So an excellent sign for Eagles fans. The 5'1" senior, Jay Giesbrecht, is helped to her feet and is being helped off the ice by two of her teammates. And we hope that Giesbrecht is going to be okay. A center for this Eagles squad. And we will return back here, have a face-off in the middle of the ice. Grom to take it for the Eagles. It is won by Stonehill. That is the 14th face-off the 16th face-off they have won. They are closing in on the Eagles there in the face-offs. It's 17-16 post. Puck in the neutral zone. Mia Kenmore, that is Lily Barrett tapping it back. Taylor couldn't hold on to the pass. 2.5 minutes gone here in the third. There's a shot off the mark. Noonan. Van Den Utzelar with a shot. Noonan off the rebound. No avail. Saved by Stone. Again, for the Eagles, this third period is all about getting shots on nets. Only 10 shots on goal to Stonehill's 34. Good look there by Wysocki, just a little wide left of the net. And that puck goes out of play with 17:01 to play here in regulation. Again, the effort has been there for the Eagles. They have played their tails off here in this one. It's just the execution from Stonehill. You got to give credit where credit's due. Stonehill has played a very complete game here today. And still plenty of time. 17 minutes to play in regulation. Eagles chasing 2 goals. Russell ahead to Soka. Gracie Soka feeds it towards the middle. Russell has it. Russell feed to the middle. Intercepted by Wysocki. Pass ahead. Russell will dump it. The Eagles now with 13 shots on goal. A productive trip last time down the ice. Now they are trying to get right back down there. It's ahead to McKevikus. Coming up on 4 minutes gone here in the third. Kubicek back in. Farberman back in on the Eagle side. Soka a shot. Glassrud the block. Squires now. Farberman with the theft. Goes back to Carey. Now Maddie Actel. Hasn't been much of a factor here today for Stonehill. Actel comes into this one with 14 points, 7 goals, 7 assists. We haven't had to say her name all that often. The Eagles have done a good job on her. Shot by Geist. Saved by Glassrud. 15:35 to play here in the third. We'll get a face-off in the left circle. Welcome to take it for Stonehill, and she wins that. Stonehill now have equaled posts in face-offs won, 18-18. And the Eagles came into the second period ahead 13-3 in that category. As we get a whistle. Stonehill 36 shots on goal, post 13. Total shots, Stonehill 53, post 19. Three more minutes, and then the Eagles get Macy Peterson back. Curry tries to turn the corner on the left side. Beautiful defense there by Barrett. It goes back to Noonan behind the net. 5 minutes gone here in the third. Van Den Utzelar, how about a wrist shot? Blocked by Stone. Noonan intercepted there by Barrett. 10 block shots for the Eagles, 4 for Stonehill. Wysocki closing in here on the left boards. She had a huge hit when they played against the Quinnipiac Bobcats on Kate Riley, and they will get Wysocki into the penalty box there for roughing.
I think she's knocked out, yeah. No, she's not moving.
And we are going to step aside here with 14:30 to play in the third. Great sight here for Stonehill. Peyton Wise, who got destroyed by Julia Wysocki here on the near side boards, able to skate off the ice.
Bianca, nice cameo on the Oh, great.
So Wysocki gets called for the penalty, a clear-cut penalty right there. She will be in the penalty box for 2 minutes. She had that huge hit on Kate Riley when the Eagles went to Hamden, Connecticut to face off against the Quinnipiac Bobcats. And Wysocki is a very physical player. And we'll redo the face-off with 14:29 to play here in regulation. Bedford, wrist shot, blocked. And here comes the Eagles. 5-on-4 here for Stonehill for the next minute and 55 seconds. Macy Peterson coming out of the penalty box in 2 minutes. Grom has it taken away by Russell. Russell with the cross-ice pass to Turcotte. 19-19 in the face-offs. Turcotte, nice move. The shot saved by Glassrud. Glassrud with a save percentage of 94.4 here in this one. She has been outstanding and has allowed 2 goals by Bailey Feeney in that first period, but other than that, she has been spectacular. Save percentage now 94.6 as she just made her 35th save of the game. Actel. Carey. Back to Carey at the top. Her wrist shot blocked. Eagles doing a great job of killing the power play here. .13:05 remaining in regulation. 44 seconds remaining on the Stonehill power play. We'll get a face-off here in the left circle. Curry to take it for the Eagles. Mendezun to take it for Stonehill as Mendezun falls on Curry. You know, when you get these in-conference matchups, you're going to get a lot of feisty play. I mean, these in-conference games, they matter just a little bit more to both of these squads. And you can see that playing out here right on the ice. There's a nice movement there by Stonehill. Actel, Carey. Left side now for Turcotte. There's a nice slap shot by Geist. And it is saved by Grace Glassrud, who continues her stellar performance here today. Again, can't say enough about Grace Glassrud. She has been fantastic. 28 seconds, and then the Eagles get Macy Peterson back. 7 seconds, and then the power play ends. And Julia Wysocki will be back out of the penalty box. 39 saves for Grace Glassrud here in this one. 95.1 save percentage as she falls on that one. 2 seconds remaining on the Stonehill power play. Julia Wysocki anxiously waiting to get back in for the Eagles. Face off won by Stonehill. Here comes Wysocki back on the ice for the Eagles. Nice power play kill there by Post. As the puck will go all the way down back to the ice. 5 seconds remaining for Macy Peterson. And then she will be back for the Eagles. Under 12 to play here in regulation. Stonehill 2, Post 0. It goes back behind the net. Patfield tries to track it down towards the middle. Pass intercepted there by Walcom. Now Feeney running. We'll get icing there on Stonehill. 11:21 to play in regulation. Face-off here coming in the left face-off circle in the Eagles' attacking zone. Grom will take it for the Eagles. And that is won by Catherine Caro. Eagles 23, Stonehill 21 in the face-offs. Still some time left for the Eagles, but they got to provide some urgency here. 9 minutes gone here in the third period. It goes all the way down, and that will be an icing called on Stonehill once again. 60 total shots for Stonehill, 24 Post. 41-14 Stonehill in shots on goal. Face-off in the right face-off circle here. Won by Stonehill. And these two teams will do battle tomorrow right here in Shelton. That will be a 1 o'clock start time. And we will get a power play here for the Eagles. They get Peyton Wise as the culprit. Oh, it will be Mia Kenmore. She gets called for the hooking. So, opportunity here for the Eagles. 10:41 to play in the third. Still plenty of time. And they now have a 5-on-4. Grom will take the face-off against Walcom. Eagles win that one. Noonan back to Pitter. And the Eagles will need to clear out. And a questionable call there called by the officials. Said that Pitter was behind the blue line, but it appeared to the naked eye that she was still in the attacking zone. So again, a questionable call there. Eagles move it back down the ice. 30 seconds gone here in the Eagles power play. The Eagles had a power play earlier in this one, and Stonehill did an exquisite job of killing it. Doing a good job here thus far in the first 45 seconds of the 2 minutes. Turcotte slaps it up the ice. Pitter tracked down by Soka. A minute gone here in the power play. The Eagles have not gotten off a shot on goal. Soka. Shot wide right, deflected by Desai. Inches from going into the back of the net there. As the Eagles will make some substitutions here. Wysocki back on the ice for the Eagles. 35 seconds remaining on the Eagles power play. They have not gotten off a shot on goal. Coming up on 9 minutes to play here in regulation. What a job here by Stonehill. A sensational job killing the power play. 15 seconds remaining on it. Wysocki weaves through defenders. And the power play will end with the Eagles not getting off one shot on goal. Excellent power play kill there by Stonehill. 8.5 to play in regulation. Shot, no. Wysocki trying for the rebound. Ammons will fire a shot. Excellent defense there by Stonehill. And they will get Casey Van Den Utelaar for a power penalty here. And we'll step aside here with 8:11 to play in the third. So 8:11 to play here in the third. We welcome you back here to Sports Center of Connecticut in Shelton, Connecticut. Casey Van Den Utelaar gets called for the penalty. Called on interference there. 2 minutes in the penalty box, and it couldn't come at a worse time for the Eagles here, trying to mount the comeback with a little over 8 minutes to play. And now they'll be down a player, a 5-on-4 here for Stonehill. Soka, Russell, Petford, Whaley, and Feeney. The 5 to go along with Stone on the ice for Stonehill. 24-22, now 25-22 in favor of the Eagles there on the faceoffs. 8 minutes to play here in the third. Here's a great opportunity. Shot blocked by Glassrud. Whaley had a point-blank look there. And we get a cross-check, I believe. Another penalty here for the Eagles. It looks like they're either going to get Grom or Noonan. The officials converge here. 1:19 remaining on the power play, and it will be Maddie Noonan heading into the penalty box. Now a 5-on-3 for Stonehill. And it's crumbling here for the Eagles in this one. 41-15 Stonehill in shots on goal. 61-22 in total shots. We will step aside here for 30 seconds. 7:29 remaining in the third when we return. The three Eagles coming out onto the ice besides Grace Glassrud, Rose Ammons, and Grom. So 5-on-3 here for Stonehill for the next minute and 19 seconds. Casey Van Den Utelar and Maddie Noonan in the penalty box on the Eagles side. Whaley to take it for Stonehill. That face-off won by Stonehill. And the Skyhawks can really put the nail in the coffin here with a goal. Slap shot. Wide left by Russell. It carooms back out to Russell. Pat forward towards the middle. Intended for Soka. And the Eagles will slap that one on up the ice. Nice play by Tin Marie Grome. Feeney hits the brakes. Back to Russell. Whaley, Russell, Feeney towards the middle. Nice movement. And a big save there by Glassrud. As it will go all the way down the ice. Grom sends it to Stone. 6:35 remaining in regulation. 24 seconds remaining on the 5-on-3 here. And then Casey Van Den Utelar will be out of the penalty box. Offsides called on Stonehill there. Got a face-off here in the neutral zone. 18 seconds remaining for Van Den Utelar. 1 minute remaining for Noonan. Peterson to take the face-off for the Eagles. Mendezun wins it. 26-23 Eagles in the face-offs. Carey taking it down the near side boards. Stops in her tracks. Feeds it to Turcotte. Turcotte. Wrist shot deflected by Glassrud. Coming up on 6 minutes to play. Van Den Utelar is out of the penalty box. It's a 5-on-4 now for the next 35 seconds. Puck is at a standstill in that left corner. Who is going to poke it out? Both teams trying for it. And the officials will blow the whistle here and sort it all out. We'll get a face-off. 67-22 Stonehill in total shots, 44-15 in shots on goal. The Eagles have blocked 13 shots. Stonehill have blocked 15. The Eagles have spent 18 minutes in the penalty box. Stonehill has only spent 4. 15 seconds remaining for Noonan in the penalty box. We are back to even strength, 5-on-5, with 5:25 to play here in the third. Wysocki back onto the ice for the Eagles. Peterson, Wysocki had it poked from behind. Desai charging in. Her wrist shot is blocked. Curry now feeds it towards the middle. Broken up by the Skyhawks. And we will get a penalty called on Stonehill. They are going to get Carey for the second time in the penalty box. .509 to play here in the third. Eagles with a 5-on-4 here. Trying to create something. Still trying to break open the seal. They are scoreless here in this one. Under 5 to play here in regulation. Eagles need to keep it on this side of the ice for the next 100 seconds, but Stonehill has other ideas. Welcome. Wrist shot. Deflected by Glassrud. Retrieved by Pitter. Parker sends it up the ice. Peterson and McKevichus back onto the ice for the Eagles. Wysocki coming down the right side. Leaves it for McKevichus. Back to Wysocki. 45 seconds remaining on the Eagles. 5-on-4. Pass towards the middle. Wysocki trying to battle. Goes up top to Van Den Utselaar. Ammons behind the back. Parker there for Stonehill, and she will send it all the way down the ice. 20 seconds remaining on the Eagles' power play. 3:25 remaining in regulation. Ten seconds on the power play. And Stonehill kills it. Puck is at a halt behind the Eagles' net, and Petford comes away with it. And Soka, shot. Glove saved by Glassroot. And a 3 versus 7 matchup here in the NEWHA conference. Stonehill, the 3 seed, at 8-6 in conference. Eagles 4-10 in conference, the 7 seed. Face-off won by the Eagles. Here comes Devlin into the neutral zone. .235 remaining in regulation time. Winding down here in this one, as we will get a penalty. Cross-check, I believe. With 2:31 remaining in regulation, it will go against Whaley and Stonehill. 70 shots in total for Stonehill, 25 for Post.
I'm assuming it was 40 because it looked like a hit down here.
And the power plays have been accumulating here in the second and third period. And this will be now the 4th for Stonehill. The Eagles have 4. 0 power play goals here in this one, if you could believe that. With the 8 total power plays. The Eagles 28 in the face-off, Stonehill 24. Stonehill 46 shots on goal, Post 16. And if the Eagles cannot complete the comeback here in the next 2.5 minutes, they will get another crack here at the Skyhawks tomorrow, right here in Sports Center of Connecticut in Shelton. Puck will drop at 1 o'clock. Post basketball in action at home tomorrow, facing off against Holy Family. It'll be the women's at noon, and then the men's following right after that one. And this is the 3rd matchup in this regular season between the Skyhawks and the Eagles. 1-1. They battled on October 13th and the 14th. The Eagles won on the 13th 3-2, and then Stonehill won 4-0 the following day. And so the Eagles will have a 5-on-4 here for basically the remainder of the third period, as that one goes out of play with 2:11 here to play in the third. Face off here in the right circle. Grom to take it for the Eagles. Mendez-Zun to take it for the Skyhawks. Eagles win a Devlin shot. What a save by Stone. A point-blank look for the Eagles. Hackdell couldn't run the break. They have pulled Glassroot. So the Eagles with a 6-on-4 here. Devlin, Noonan, Curry, Grom, and Desai, the 6 on the ice for the Eagles. Trying to make one final push at the comeback here. Curry, 100 seconds remaining in regulation. Van Den Utelar. A minute remaining on the Eagles' power play. Van Den Utelar, a wrist shot. Russell clears it. And that will go all the way into the goal. Sydney Russell. Didn't really see if she tried to score that. It seemed like she was just trying to clear it out. And it happened to go all the way into the back of the net. Sydney Russell. Her first goal of the season. Give her 4 points now on the year. And it's 3-0 Stonehill, and you can just about wrap this one up. That is the dagger. I don't really know if she tried to score that one, but either way, it's a goal for Sydney Russell. Again, her first of the year. Under a minute to play here in regulation, 25 seconds remaining on the Eagles' power play. And the Eagles played hard. Gave a lot of effort into this one. They absolutely killed the face-offs in that first period. Won 13-3 in that category. That's a good thing to take away from this one. And 20 seconds remaining in regulation. The Eagles are going to fall to 4-17 overall, 4-11 in conference. Again, these two teams will do battle right here on this ice tomorrow. Puck will drop at 1 o'clock. And for Stonehill, they're going to improve to 9-12 overall and 9-6 in conference. There's the buzzer. That will do it. Bailey Feeney led the way for Stonehill with 2 goals. And for our entire crew here in Shelton, I'm Griffin Cass signing off from the Sports Center of Connecticut. Have a great rest of your day.